Hi everyone, a very good evening and welcome to today's live session. I see a lot of you have already joined the session. So I saw a new student, Meha, said that this is her first session. So welcome to the sessions, Meha. And Abhirami, Elsie, Girish, Sharmila, Anubrat, then Rajshekhar, Shreyasi, Pechi Ramalakshmi. So welcome to these sessions. So Pechi Ramalakshmi is asking me what sessions is this, may I know. So Pechi Ramalakshmi, these refresher sessions are, we are organizing these sessions wherein we will be taking up questions that has been asked in the last week All India mock exams, and also questions that are taken from question papers that are provided to you on a weekly basis. So in today's session also I will be taking up questions that has been asked in the last week All India mock examination, selected questions from last week we had an SSC CHSL mock examination, All India mock exam I mean, and also we had SBI clerks, correct? So I have taken questions from that. Also I have taken a few questions from the daily practice tests that we provide you. Okay, so if you attempt these tests, right, then attending the session will be very like it will be very good in the sense problems wherein you get stuck, right, we will be doing the problems here in the class, so that way it will help your preparation. Okay, so Pechi Ramalakshmi says she didn't attempt the AIM this week. So I repeatedly say this to all of you, please try and take up the All India mock exams every week that we provide to you, because it will help you understand where you are in your preparation level. Okay, even if you are a new student, like Meha says she's a new student, even if you are new, you don't know any basics, anyway still take the examination, no? So that you will get an idea as to how well you have to prepare with the TIA analytics report also that you get. Okay, so we'll start today's session, and I'll share my screen and the questions will appear on your screen. So as and when the questions appear on your screen, start solving the question, give me the answer, and then I'll go about solving the questions for you. Hi Gauri, hi Sharmila, hi Praveen. Okay, so let's start. Let me share my screen. So the first question is there on your screen. The first question is on probability. So try this question and give me the answer. Good evening, Chinnu. A bag contains 5 red and 3 yellow balls. Another bag contains 4 red and 5 yellow balls. From any one of these bags, a single draw of 2 balls is made. Find the probability that one of them would be red and the other would be yellow. So try to solve this question and give me the answer. Hi Anil, good evening. So this question was asked in the SBI clerks All India mock exam that was held last week. Hi Tarun. Yes, who's going to give me the answer first for this question? I'm going to read out their name. I'm waiting for that. Good evening, Rashmi. Good evening, Anita. So what's the answer for this? Yes, so Faisal says it is 275 by 504. Yes Faisal, that's the correct answer. Good evening Jeevan, welcome to the session. So we are just solving the first question. The first question is there on your screen. Try to solve the question. Hi Kishore, good evening. So how do you solve this question? How do you go about solving this question? Okay, so let's solve this. So what is happening, what is there here? There are 2 bags. correct? See, there is one bag which has 5 red and 3 yellow balls. Similarly, there is another bag which has 4 red and 5 yellow balls. Now you have to select any one bag and draw 2 balls from the bag that you are selecting. Now you have to find the probability that one of them would be red and the other would be yellow. Okay, now see, you have 2 bags here. First, before I pick the ball from the bag, I have to select a bag, correct? I have 2 bags here. So what is the probability that I am going to select the first bag? The probability that I select the first bag is 1 by 2, right? There are 2 bags. Out of this, if I have to select it, my required probability is 1 by 2. Similarly, the probability that I am selecting the second bag is what? Again, that is also equal to 1 by 2. Out of this 2 bags, I am selecting this one bag. So my required probability is the number of favorable cases divided by the total number of possibilities. Correct? So that is again 1 by 2. So both these are 1 by 2. Now I have selected a bag. Then what do I do? Let us say I am selecting the first bag. So from the first bag, what is the probability that I get 1 red and 1 yellow? See, totally I have 5 reds and 3 yellows in this bag. Out of this 5 reds, I have to select 1 red. Similarly, out of the 3 yellows, I have to select 1 yellow. So what is my probability that I get 1 red and 1 yellow? See, totally I am selecting 2 balls, right? Totally there are 8 balls in this bag. Here there are totally 9 balls in this bag. Out of this total 8 balls, I am selecting 2 balls. So in how many ways can I do it? In how many ways can I select 2 balls from 8 balls? The total number of ways in which I can select 2 balls from 8 balls is 8C2. And my favorable cases is wherein I select 1 ball from this 5 red balls and 1 ball from this 3 yellow balls. So the required probability that you are looking for of selecting 1 red and 1 yellow ball from the bag 1 is this. Similarly, look at bag 2. What is the probability wherein you are selecting 1 red and 1 yellow ball from this one? See, out of this 5 yellow, you have to select 1 yellow. Similarly, out of the 4 red, you have to select 1 red. Now, totally out of 9 balls, I can select any 2 balls. So, this is the total number of ways of selecting 2 balls, out of which these are my favorable cases. So, what is the required probability that we are looking at? See, first what you should see, you should say which bag you are selecting, correct? So the probability that we are looking at, right, the required probability is nothing but first select the bag. So if I am taking bag 1, I can have 2 cases, correct? I either select bag 1 or I select bag 2. So if I am selecting bag 1, the probability that I select bag 1 is 1 by 2, and the probability that I get 1 red and 1 yellow ball is 5C1 into 3C1 divided by 8C2. Okay, this is one case. Or I am selecting the second bag, and after selecting the second bag, I am taking out 1 red and 1 yellow from it. Correct? Probability of that is this. So this is your required probability. Somebody is saying they are getting black screen. Is that true? Vidya also says, Gaurav also says, what about others? Are you guys able to see? Yeah, okay. Pechi Ramalakshmi says, yes, session is going on. Okay. So I think you are able to view the screen. Might be some issue with your resolution. Please check. Okay. So this is your required probability. Okay. Just solve for this, get the answer. That's going to be your answer. So a lot of you have already told me that the answer is option D. Correct? That is, what was D? 275 by 504, which is correct. So actually when you solve this, you will get 12 into 15 by, 1 by 2 into 15 by 28 plus 1 by 2 into 20 by 36. You further solve this, you will get 275 by 504. See, a lot of you are saying it is clear now. Faisal, please check. Might be in between there was some issue and it is resolved now. Because Gauri says it's fine. Gaurav also says it's fine. Faisal and Anil, Sai. Is it clear now? Yeah, y is 1 by 2 multiplied. Okay. See, 1 by 2 is multiplied because first thing you have 2 bags, correct? You have to select one bag and then pick the balls, correct? So, you have 2 cases. First case is where I am selecting the first bag and picking 2 balls from this. Or, I I am selecting the second bag and picking 2 balls from it. So this is the first case, correct? I select the first bag and is multiplication, correct? And I select the required balls. Or means plus, correct? Or I select the second bag and I select the 2 balls. Okay, good. So the correct answer for this question is option D, 275 by 504. I think Faisal was the one who gave me the answer first for this question. Now let's look at the next question. Next question is there on your screen. Anand, I just explained why we took half there. That is because you have 2 bags in the question, and when you have 2 bags, you have to first choose a bag. After that, pick up the balls. So you have 2 cases wherein first I am choosing the first bag, picking up the balls, or I choose the second bag and I pick up the balls. So out of 2 balls, out of 2 bags, if I have to pick 1 bag, I can do it in 1 by 2 ways. Okay, Anand, I hope it's clear. Next question. Yes, Deepankar Srivastava. The session has just started. We have just finished the first question. The next question is there on your screen. C2, okay, Garima, I think Garima is new. C means combination, okay. C selection, correct. If you learn permutation and combination basics, you will know that, like let's say 5C2 is nothing but you have to select 2 items from 5 items. If it is 5P2, it is permutation. And I hope all of you know the formula for combination as well. The formula for, I did not explain that because I assumed everybody would know it. See, if you have 5C1, it is nothing but 5 factorial by 1 factorial into 5 minus 1 factorial. It is of the, I have just used the formula NCR is equal to n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. That's what you have used. So, Garima, if you are new, you can check the topic of permutations and combinations and you will understand it better. Okay, next question. No, we are just doing the first question, Sanjana, for all those of you who have joined late. Next question. Amit wants to purchase a carbon mobile set. The shopkeepers told him to pay 21% tax if he asked for the bill. He managed to get a discount of 7% on the actual sale price without tax of the mobile and paid the shopkeeper rupees 6789. In doing so, he managed to avoid to pay the 21% tax. What is the amount of discount that Amit has received on the selling price? Yes, so Deepankar Srivastava has given me the answer first. No, Gauri Sharma has given the answer first, is it? Followed by Deepank and then Chandra Neeraj, Ravi Kumar. Yes, I think Gauri was the one who gave the answer first. 2044, which is correct. See, it's a fairly easy question. What is given here? Amit wants to purchase a carbon mobile set. Okay, so if he is purchasing if he is purchasing it with the bill, he has to pay 21% tax. So what is he doing? He is getting 7% discount on the actual price, that is without the tax for the mobile, and he is paying 6789 rupees. So what does the 6789 stand for? See, if the actual price, cost price of the phone, right? If the cost price of the phone was X, right? This X rupees is without tax. That is the actual price of the phone alone without tax. So if this was the cost price, X into 93 by 100, right? That is, he is getting a 7% discount. So 7% discount means how much? He is paying only 93 by 100 of the cost price, and he is that is the price that he is paying is 6789. Now they are saying that in doing so he is avoiding the tax. So the question is, what is the amount that Amit has received on the selling price inclusive of tax? So actually you have to see how much money Amit is making. Okay, let us say if he had actually bought the phone with tax, right, it would have costed an amount, but he has got it for this price. So you have to say what is the actual amount that he has made, or actual discount that Amit has got. Okay, so what is the actual cost price of the phone? It is nothing but actual cost price, that is x is equal to 6789 into 100 by 93. Correct. So this is the actual cost price of the phone. Now actually if he had bought the phone with a bill, what should he have done? He should have paid 21% tax on this x rupees. Correct. So what is 21% tax on this x rupees? It is nothing but this would have become into 121 by 100. Correct. So 21% tax means that is 21% more than the actual cost he has to pay, or that is into 121 by 100. So this would be the price that he should have paid. Correct. So this should have been the actual selling price of the phone with tax. Now what does this amount to? So you have here, actually if you see this 93 and this should cancel correctly. Here you would 6789 into 121 by 93. Okay, so when you cancel it, actually you end up getting 8833. So if this is the selling price, what is the price at which he has bought? He has given only 6789. So what is the profit that he is making? It is nothing but 8833 minus 6789, that is 2044. That is the profit that that is the discount that he has received, not the profit, the discount that he has received totally. That is option B, 2044. Okay, so let me just explain what we did. See, I am assuming that the cost price of the phone is X rupees and Amit has got it at a 7% discount. So 7% discount means he is buying it for 93% of its cost price. Correct, and this amount you know is 6789. Now if he had actually bought the phone without any discount by paying the taxes, what would have been the selling price of the phone? The selling price would have been 6789 into 100 by 93. That is the cost price, actual cost price of the phone into the tax, right? You have to pay the tax also. So that is why I did 121 by 100. That is 21% on the cost price he has to pay tax. So this will be the actual price of the phone, that is the selling price of the phone including the tax, or he should have paid 8833 rupees. But now what is he doing? He is paying only 6789. So the answer that you are looking for is, or the discount that he has actually received is 8833 minus 6789, that is 2044. Now Anand, how I take 121 is like this. See, let us say the price of an article is 100 rupees. Okay, now I am saying the price of the article is increasing by 20%. So what does that mean? What do we actually do? So what will be the new price of the article? It is nothing but 100 into 20 by 100, that is 20. So 100 plus 20, correct? 120 will be the new price of the article. Correct. Similarly, here what is happening? See, I am taking a the actual cost price of the article is 6789 into 100 by 93. Correct. So what is happening now? He has to pay a tax of 21% on this cost price. Correct. So now what is the net price that he is paying after including the tax? It is nothing but this 6789 into 100 divided by 93, which was the actual cost price, plus this 21% of the actual cost price. So when you actually do this, when you do this calculation, it is nothing but 6789 into 100 by 93 into 1 plus 21 by 100, or it is 100 plus 21 or 121 by 100, right? So I just wrote this as one step without so much explanation, right? Because this is a concept on percentages. Generally, see, similarly, that's how I wrote 93. I hope you get. See, you are having a 7% discount means the total price is X. Out of that, he is getting 7% discount. So that means he is paying only 93% of the value. Similarly, here 21% is tax, means it is nothing but 100 plus 21 by 100 or 121 by 100% of the cost price. Okay, if you go through the basics of, see, Gauri has given. So 100 plus 21, that is 121. Okay, is it clear, Gaurav and Anand, how I took 121? See, there are so many steps involved, but when you actually learn concepts of percentages, right, all these you will be able to omit and you will be able to just take this once you start solving problems. Okay, this is not required. I am just explaining since a lot of you asked the same question. That is how we arrive at this value, but you can do it directly. Okay. No, Gaurav, they have not just asking you for the discount 7%. See, what are they saying? What is the amount of, see, he has managed to get a discount of 7% on the sale price without tax they have given, okay, and he has paid so much money. In doing so, he has avoided this tax. What is the amount of discount he has received on the selling price inclusive of tax? So what are they trying to say here in this question? See, they are saying that, okay, I am buying a phone, I have not paid tax. Without paying tax on the cost price, I also got 7% discount. Okay, see, let me take that very easy numbers. Let's take a phone is costing 100 rupees. 21% I have to pay tax if I buy the phone with a bill. So what did I tell the shopkeeper? I told the shopkeeper, I don't want a bill. You give me the phone like that, and the shopkeeper again on top of that he has given me a discount of 7%. Okay, so the phone which was costing 100 rupees, I didn't pay tax on it, and I also got a discount of 7% on this 100 rupees, and I have bought only for 93 rupees. Correct? Now the question they are asking, if I had actually bought the phone at a selling price which included the actual price of the phone and the tax of the phone, right? Compare that with the current price at which I have bought and see what was the actual discount that I have got. So that is what we are trying to do in the question. Here the numbers are different, that's all. So if I had actually got the phone with tax and the current actual cost price, I would have bought it for 121 rupees, correct? Now, what has happened? I have paid only 100 rupees. Out of that, I got a discount of 7 rupees. So I ended up paying only 93 rupees. So what was the actual discount that I got when compared to the actual price of the actual selling price of the phone? I have got 121 minus 93. Correct? So that is the logic that is involved in the question. Okay, I hope it is clear now, Mohan and Gaurav. Yes. Let's look at the next question. Good. Next question is there on your screen. So actually the question is very easy, except for those of you who are new to these sessions, you just need to know these, how do I write this 121 by 100 or 93 by 100. Please refer back to the basics of percentages. So once you ask, okay, Mohan is asking about total amount. Is it clear, Mohan? The explanation, was that clear to you? I hope it was. Okay. So next question is there on your screen. Try out this question. Good. Gaurav, see, they have very clearly given in the question that you have to take into consideration the selling price with the tax. So that's why we took that. Okay. Yeah. So this is a very easy one. Gauri has already given me the answer. She says the answer is 115. Okay. There are too much sentences in the question. That's all. Otherwise, the question is very easy. So the question is this: a man can cross a downstream river by stream in 40 minutes and the same by boat in 60 minutes. Okay, so there is a stream. So first I am going to take the case of, there are two cases, right? The man is traveling by a boat or the man is traveling by a steamer. Now, in the first case, if he is traveling by the steamer, right, he takes 40 minutes to go downstream. So he is taking 40 minutes to go downstream, and the same by a boat in 60 minutes. So if he is traveling by the boat, he is going to take 60 minutes to cross the river. Now, if the time of Anand, so in these sessions we will be doing questions from all examinations, right? So it will be useful for everybody. We will also be taking up questions that has been asked in the SSC CHSL examination and the All India mock exams. So if the time of crossing the river in upstream direction by the steamer is 50% more than the downstream direction by the steamer. So what does that mean? See here, and the time required by the boat to cross the same river by the boat upstream is 50% more than the time required in the downstream by the boat. So what is happening if you are looking at the boat, okay? Now they are talking about first about the steamer. So what are they telling about the steamer? See, if in the steamer you are going upstream, right, the time for crossing the river upstream by the steamer is 50% more than the downstream time. So in what time will it take for the steamer to go upstream? 50% more than 40 minutes. So what is 50% of 40 minutes? 50% of 40 you know is 50% of 40 is 20. Correct? That is half of 40. That's all. All this don't do it in your mind. All this don't do it on paper. Do it in your mind. I am just writing it down. So 50% of 40 is 20. So what is the time taken by the steamer to go up? It is nothing but 40 plus 20, or it will actually go up in 60 minutes. That is 50% more than the time it is taking downstream. Similarly, if you are looking at the boat, right, what are they saying? The boat again will also take what have they given? The time required by the boat to cross the river by the boat in upstream is 50% more than the time required in downstream by the boat. Again, what is 50% of 60? 50% of 60 is nothing but half of 60. Correct? So half of 60 is 30. So what will be the time taken by the boat to go upstream? It is nothing but 60 plus 30. That is 50% more than the time taken downstream. So it will go in 90 minutes. Now what are they asking in the question? In the question they are asking, what is the time taken by the man to cross the river downstream by the steamer and then return to the same place by the boat half the way and by the steamer rest of the way? So what is the man doing? He is going downstream, right, in the steamer. So how long will he take to go downstream? See, he will take 40 minutes to go downstream. Then when he is coming up, what is he doing? Halfway he is going through boat. Correct? Steamer downstream is 40 minutes or 50 minutes? 40, correct? Steamer downstream is downstream in a river and steamer, 40 minutes, yeah. So what is the time taken by the man to cross the river downstream by steamer? So he is taking 40 minutes here, plus then what is he doing? He is returning halfway in boat and halfway in steamer. So halfway in boat means how long will he take? He will take 45 minutes in boat. Similarly, he will take 30 minutes in the steamer. So that's your answer. That's the answer that you are looking at. That is 40 plus 45 plus 30. Correct? That is 85 plus 30, or that is equal to 115. So he will return in 115 minutes. So the correct answer here is option E. Hope it is clear. Okay? Yeah, lot of you have given me the answer correctly. Good. Good. Hope now let's look at the next question. Okay, I hope you knew how I wrote this. See, 40 minutes is downstream in the steamer, then half the way upstream in the boat. So that is half the way means time taken will be 90 by 2. Similarly, in the steamer, half the way up means time taken will be 60 by 2, that is 30. Yeah. Next question. So the next question is on number series. So find out what will come in the place of the question mark. 210, 209, 217, 190, 254. So Neeraj says it's clear. Good. So what is the number, missing number in the series? Okay, guys, you try this out. Let me please help out Anand in between. See, Anand, how I wrote this was, the person is traveling downstream in the steamer. So it takes 40 minutes for him. Then upstream, half of the distance he is traveling by boat. So to travel this full distance, it is taking 90 minutes. So to travel half distance, how much time will it take? 90 by 2. That is 45. Similarly, to travel this full river upstream, in steamer it takes 60 minutes. So to travel half of the part, how much will it take? 60 by 2, that is 30. So that is the total time taken. I have just added all the figures. Okay, so I have got answers correctly for this. Sanjana Monica has given me the answer first, followed by Girish, Divya, Chendamal Selvi. Okay, so what is the answer that all of you are saying? It is 129. So the logic that is being followed here is this: 209. This is minus 1 the whole cube, right? This is plus 2 the whole cube, and this is minus 3 the whole cube, correct? This is plus 4 the whole cube. So the next one should be minus 5 the whole cube. See, basically this is 1 cube is 1, correct? 2 cube is 8, minus 27, 64, 125. So 210 minus 1 is 209. 209 minus 8 is 209 plus 8 is 217. 217 minus 27 is 190. 190 plus 64 is 254. So the next one will be 254 minus 5 cube, correct? That is 254 minus 125. So that will be the answer that you are looking at, which is 129. So the correct answer for this question is option A. Yes. Good. Now let's look at the next question. The next question is there on your screen. So this was the question on data interpretation that came in last week's examination. Let us see how to solve it. A dealer purchased 6 old refrigerators of 6 different companies from Quaker and sold them in the market. Given below is the data showing cost price, selling price and profit or loss percentage. Again, see, this is a question on missing that DIs wherein some information is not given. We will have to fill in these information for the question, okay? Based on the question, you will have to fill in information wherever required and get the answer. So what is the first question? Profit percentage on Godrej refrigerator is what percentage more or less than the profit percentage on LG refrigerator? So solve this question and give me the answer. If any of you are able to get the answer, please let me know. So we have to take into consideration the Godrej refrigerator and the LG refrigerator, correct? So basically you have to find the profit percentage of both and then compare, correct? You have to find out the profit percentage of the Godrej refrigerator, profit percentage of the LG refrigerator, and then compare both. Here the profit percentage of the LG refrigerator is already given as 14%, right? If you look at the data, if you look at the LG table, right, they have given profit percentage is 14. So there you need to calculate anything, its value is already given. For Godrej alone, you have to calculate the profit percentage with the cost price and the selling price, get the profit percentage and then compare these two profit percentages. Vidya has given me the answer first for this question. Vidya says the answer is 150% more. Pradeep says 125 less, that is option B. Pavan says C. Deepank says C. Okay. So how do we solve this question? See, if you look at LG, right? LG definitely they have made a profit and the profit percentage is 14%, which is already given. Now look at Godrej. See, Godrej selling price, okay, is 16823 and the cost price is 12462. Okay. Now what will be the profit percentage that he is making when he is selling Godrej? It's actually the selling price, that is 16823.7 minus 12462. Correct, divided by, that is the selling price minus the cost price divided by the cost price will give you the profit percentage. Correct. So this is the actual way in which you solve. Now see, the numbers are very like big numbers, right? You have to subtract them, then divide them. So at this point, nothing wrong. You can try and do some approximations and try to get an approximate value as to what the profit percentage will be. See, check here. Here also it's definitely going to be a profit because he's buying it at 12,000, selling it for 16,800. Correct? 12,400, 16,800. So when you actually subtract these two, correct, the actual value that you get, see, you have here 16,800, here you have 12,400, right? So 16,800 minus 12,400 will approximately be 4,400, correct? Or you can take it as 4,400 or take it as 4,000, okay, and divided by 12462, correct, into 100. Again this 12462 you can take it as 12,000, right? I am just taking approximate values. So if you do this, you actually get it as what? 4,000 by 12,000, that is 100 by 3, or approximately it is 33%, right? It will be little higher than 33% only because here it should actually be 4,400 some value or 4,300 and something, right? Here it should be 12,462. Instead of that, I have approximated and taken 4,000 and 12,000. So I get approximately the percentage of profit to be 33%, right? It will definitely be little higher than that. Now, what are you supposed to find out? You are supposed to find out the profit percentage, correct? What should you find out? What profit percentage on Godrej is what percentage more or less than the profit percentage on LG. So how do you find that out? See, here he has made 14%, here he has made 33%, okay. So in that case, what will be the profit percentage that he has done? I mean, compared to these two, what percentage is this profit more or less? See, if you take 14%, if it is 100%, that is, what is double of 14%? Double of 14% is 28, correct? So, and now 28 plus 7 is 35. Correct. So what can I say? It is actually this, when you compare this 14% and 33%, I can say that this is almost 150% of the previous one. See, if you don't understand that concept, best way to do it is like this: 33 minus 14 by 14 into 100. Correct. So that is what they are basically asking you for. Profit percentage on Godrej refrigerator is what percentage more or less than the profit percentage on LG refrigerator. So that is nothing but 33 minus 14 by 14 into 100. You would approximately get this as 135%. See, as I said, here we have taken a value as 33. It will be little more than 33 only, because the actual value that comes here will be 4,300 and close to 4,400, and this will be 12,400. So even if you take 4,400 and 12,400, I think you will get this percentage very close to 35, right? So I can say that if this is 35, right, if you do this, you will get this as 150% more. So the correct answer is option C. Okay, since if you look at the options, there are no options which are greater than 135, and by reducing and approximating, we have got 135. So logically, by going with the options, it has to be 150% more. Yes, because at times you would not get so much time to do these calculations if you take the exact values. So that's why I approximated and took. Okay, so you can actually take this as 4,400 divided by 12,400. Even closer values you will get. So if you solve this, you will get the answer. Okay, so the correct answer for this is option C, 150% more. Yes, Anand, that's what exactly I'm saying. You can take approximate values here, because if you look at the percentages, they are given in such a way, they are spaced, right? See, you know it is definitely not less. So these two options are anyway gone. You are left with 3 options. Now again, it is not going to be 75% more, because this percentage is in terms of 30s and this percentage is 14. So this is also not true. You are left with these two options. Okay, so I took an approximate value, Sneha, here, because I took 4,000 and 12,000. In that case, I get 135%. But as I said, the actual values are definitely higher than that, because if you look at the numerator will actually be close to 4,400, right? If you take the exact value, okay, now if you do 16823.7 minus 12462, right? The actual value that you get here will be 4361, okay? 4361 divided by 12462, correct? So these are the actual values that you get here. So as I said, when you, instead of taking these values and solving them, you can approximate it as either 4400 by 12,400 or take 4,000 and 12,000. In that case, you will have to, you will have to check with the options, okay? I just approximated so much because the options were spaced far away. But this is a better approximation to do if you want more correct answer, more exact answer, 4,400 by 12,400. Okay, because if you take the exact values, it's going to be a lot of time. You might not have time to solve in the question. Yes, next question is there on your screen. Faisal has been waiting for the next question. Okay. What is the ratio of the loss percentage of Toshiba refrigerator to the loss percentage of Samsung refrigerator? More and less. See, more or less means, Janaki, what they are trying to say is, let us say the first case, right? What are the two? We did Godrej and what was the other one? LG. Correct. Now, if I'm the answers that we got was LG, there was a 35% profit, and in Godrej there was a 14% profit. If I am correct. Correct. Sorry, LG 14% profit, Godrej 35% profit. Now, in the first case, what you can see is that the profit in Godrej is more than that of LG. Correct. Now, if you actually solve, sometimes you would have got a percentage which is lesser, correct? Godrej would have had a percentage lesser than LG. So that's why you have to find out whether it is more or less. That's why they have given it that way. Acha, next question. Who has given me the answer first? Mamata has given me the answer as 2:3. Okay, let us see what others are giving me the answer. See, this particular DI, a lot of calculations are involved. Like for the previous question, we could do a bit of approximations, but again, some of these questions are in such a way that doing a lot of approximations won't help. So, more or less, you have to get the exact value to get the answer. So, Mamata says the answer is 2:3. Now, let us look at the question. What is the ratio of loss percentage of Toshiba refrigerator to loss percentage of Samsung refrigerator? So, what is the loss percentage of Toshiba? See, Toshiba was sold for 15,508. Cost price for Toshiba is 17,232. Correct? So, what is the loss percentage of Toshiba? Toshiba's loss percentage is nothing but equal to, you have to subtract these two, correct? 17232 minus 15508.8 divided by the cost price. Cost price is 17232 into 100, correct? So, actually if you subtract this, right? Now, I am going to subtract this and see what, okay, I am going to remove this 8, let that not be there. Let us assume that it is only 17232 minus 15508. At least let us remove a point, so that calculation is little bit easier. Now, when you subtract this, what do you get? $1724, correct? 1724 by 17232 into 100. Now, what can I say here? See, it is see, it is very close to, see, this is if this is 1724, this is 17232. Basically it is very close to 1724 into 10 is 17232, correct? So I can approximate and say that if I divide this, I get 10. So this is what, this is nothing but 100 by 10 or 10% loss. So directly I can say that it is 10% loss. So what I did here was I just removed this point here and I subtracted these two. I am getting 1724, okay, and here I am getting 17232. So approximately this into 10, that is the numerator into 10 is giving me the denominator. So I take that as 10%. Now let us look at the next one. What is the next one here? You have Samsung. Correct, Samsung refrigerator, the cost price is 11250, selling price is 9562. So 11250 minus 9562, 0.5, let's not take it for now, divided by 11250 into 100. So this is going to be the loss percentage of Samsung, right? Samsung's loss percentage. Now again, if you do 11250 minus 9562, what do you get? You get 1688, correct? 1688 divided by 11250 into 100. Now, what is 10% of 11250? 10% of 11250 is 1125, correct? Now, to get this 1168, what am I doing? I have to add, if I add 568, correct? 562 to this, I will get 1688, correct? So, what is this 562? Approximately, it is nothing but 1125 divided by 2. That is what is happening here. See, this is 10% of 11250 and this 562 is nothing but 5% of 11250. So, if you see what percentage of 11250 is 1688, it is approximately 15%. So, I can take this as 15% loss. So, what is the ratio that I am looking at? The ratio that I am looking at is 10 by 15 or that is equal to 2 by 3. So, the answer here is option D. Okay. See, these are minor splitting of percentages that I am trying out because otherwise these calculations might take time. If you know a better method, please follow your own method. This is the way I have done it, okay. 11250, I just split it and took it. Just to see what percentage, approximately what percentage of 11250 will be 1688. So, the correct answer is 2:3. Yes. Now, let us look at the next question. If there have been a profit of 24% on Videocon refrigerator instead of 24% loss, then the new selling price is how much more than the original selling price? Okay, so here we are talking about only one refrigerator, okay, and actually in Videocon there has been a 24% loss. Now they are saying if it was a profit of 24%, then how much more was the original selling price? So, to solve this question faster, see Anand, how to solve such questions quickly. Each question has its own trick that you will have to use. So, we teach you a lot of these methods in SpeedMax, right? Now, where these methods become applicable is in questions like this, in data interpretation, wherein you can apply these methods, okay? Like for example, for the previous question, we tried to split the percentages and get the answer. So, all these you learn in SpeedMax, but what we tend to do is, we just learn it in SpeedMax and we forget it. Don't do that. When you try out questions on DI and all, try to apply these techniques. Only with practice you will be able to do it. Without practice, suddenly offhand I ask you, you will not be able to use these methods. So, each question you will have to look at the question and see what method you can use to solve it faster. So, Bishnu has given me the answer first for this question. Bishnu says the answer is option B. Followed by Girish also gives me the answer as option B. See, for this question, let us see how to solve it. Now, what is happening here? Earlier there was a selling price. Let us take it as the old selling price. Okay, what is the old selling price? Which is the company we are looking at, Videocon. So here Videocon cost price was 14790 and there has been a loss of 24%. So what was the old selling price? It is nothing but 14790 into 76 by 100. That's going to be the old selling price. Now what is the new selling price? What is the price at which he is selling now? They are saying that instead of a loss, if he had made a profit of 24%, in that case what would have been a selling price? It is nothing but 14790 into 124 by 100. Correct? Now what are they asking? What is the difference between the new selling price and the old selling price? That is what they are asking. So in this question, the actual thing that you have to do is, see, some of us have this idea that whenever we get such numbers, we directly try to simplify it and get an answer here. Similarly, find out the answer here. Don't do it that way. For this particular question, what is it that they are asking you? You have to find out the new selling price minus the old selling price. That is, you have to find out 14790 into 124 by 100 minus 14790 into 76 by 100. This is what they are asking you. Do it in one step instead of solving it separately here and then subtracting, which will consume more time. Try to do this simplification in one step. So how do you do it? It is nothing but 14790 into 124 minus 76 by 100. So if you do it this way, it will save a lot of your time, right? You will not waste time in calculation. So this will be 14790 into 48 by 100. Correct? Solve it and get the answer. See, it is just 2% less than 50. 48% means it is just 2% less than 50. So check with the, if you solve it also you get the answer, otherwise take it in terms of percentages. 50% of 14790, find that out and then subtract 2% from that. That is also an easier way of doing it. See, what is 50% of if you have 14790, 50% is nothing but 14790 divided by 2. Correct? So that is equal to, how much do you get? 7395. Correct? Now to this 7395 you have to subtract 2% from it. Correct? So 2% is what? 1% will be 147. So 2% is going to be 147 into 2. So it will be, actually if you subtract that, you will get the answer as 7099. Okay? That is one way of doing it. Otherwise, if that method doesn't click, multiply and get the answer. But this is, I think, a smarter way of doing it, right? See, if you do 147 into 2, right, 1% is 147.9, right? So 147 into 2 will be, I think, 394. So if you subtract that, 294, correct? Yeah, you subtract that, you will get 7099. That is the smart way to solve it. Hope it is clear how I took that. Yes. Yes, Girish, it is 48% of cost price. What I am trying to say here is, if you know it is 48%, this 48% is close to 50%. So if you have to find out 50% of 14790, that is easy, right? Just divide it by 2. If you divide it by 2, you get 7395, then subtract 2% of this. What is 2%? See, 1% of 14790 is 147. So 2% will be 147 into 2. Just subtract that from this to get the answer. That's what Ashish I just mentioned. Please check out SpeedMax. SpeedMax is the base to do such calculations. Okay? Yeah, and Gaurav, you keep asking me for questions on simplifications. See, in all these, the concept of simplification is involved. Okay, all these questions on DI that we do, we are doing quite a lot of simplifications. Next question. The cost price of Panasonic refrigerator is what percentage of the selling price of Videocon refrigerator? Cost price of Panasonic we don't know, correct? And what is the selling price of Videocon? That also we don't know. Yes, Anand, if you follow these technique, calculation will become faster. See, all these questions all of us can solve, right? It is like very basic questions. You just have to sit and multiply and add and all. But the key here is in these examinations, you don't have so much of time to solve these questions. So you will have to get the answer in less than 1 second. So calculation is very, very important. See, here in this question itself, they have given you can approximate. But again, for such questions, since look at the percentages are very close by, right? 45 is there, 48 is there, 43 is there. So when we approximate also, we should try to approximate in such a way that it is not too far from the given values. If it is very far away and we approximate, sometimes we might end up getting the wrong answer also. So such questions are a bit tricky. Yes, so Girish says it is 43%, Praveen says 52, and Meha says 48. The cost price of Panasonic refrigerator is what percentage the selling price of Videocon refrigerator? So let us first look at Panasonic. So Panasonic is this, correct? Selling price is this. They have a profit percentage of 24. So if the cost price of this Panasonic refrigerator is X into 124 by 100 is 6026.4, correct? Because they are making a profit. So I say X into 124 by 100 is equal to 6026, or I can say the cost price, right, of Panasonic, right, that is X, Panasonic, that is X is equal to 6026 into 100 by 124. I hope you got how I wrote this. See, the cost price X into the profit, correct? That is 124 by 100. X into 124 by 100 is equal to 6026, or I can say X is equal to 6026 into 100 by 124. Okay. Now, next let us look at the selling price. What is the selling price of which company? Videocon. Selling price of Videocon. Okay. Where is the selling Videocon? Yeah. See, Videocon is cost price is 14790. It is sold at a loss of 24%. Okay. So, what is the selling price of Videocon? It is nothing but 14790 into 76 by 100. Correct? Because there is a 24% loss. Now, to do this calculation faster, there is a small approximation that you can do. See, you know that this again a concept that you would have learnt in Speed Max. Whenever you are given some percentages, right, it is always better to convert them in terms of fractions, because at times you can calculate faster. Like for the previous question, when it was 50%, how did I take it as? I took it as 1 by 2. 50% is 1 by 2, solving it was easier. Similarly, you have 76% here. Now, I don't know the exact fraction for 76%, but what is 75%? 75% is nothing but 3 by 4. So, you can take this as 3 by 4, correct? 14790 into 3 by 4. That will be the approximate selling price of Videocon. Similarly, here you have 100 by 124. See, again, I know if it is 125 by 100, correct? This is nothing but 5 by 4 in terms of fractions. How do I say this? See, 125 and 100 both will go in 25. 5 times, 4 times. So, 5 by 4. So, this is instead of 124, if I make this 125, I can say approximately this is equal to 6026 into 100 by 124 is now 4 by 5. I am taking this as 5 approximated. You get this answer. So, now solving it will be easier. Correct? Now, what are they asking? What percentage of the, cost price of Panasonic is what percentage of selling price of Videocon. So, what is the percentage that they are asking you for? 6026 into 4 by 5. The answer that you get divided by this value, right? 14790 into 3 by 4. What is this percentage, correct? So, that is what they are asking for. Find out the answer. So, if you actually do it, you will get it as 43% approximately. That is option C. Okay. Yes, correct answer is option C. you can actually take this as 14800, correct? Even approximate it further. Here you can take it as 6000 and then try, so that you will get the answer faster, even if you are finding it difficulty to solve this. But again, without approximations, solving such questions become tedious. Okay, yeah, everybody is getting it correctly. Somebody says the answer is B. No, it's not B. Yeah, next question. Next question is there on your screen. This is on algebra. So somebody was asking me in between SSC CHSL. So this question was asked in the SSC CHSL paper. Okay, Girish says he's not going to do this. It's a very easy question, Girish. If you know the algebraic identities, solving the question is very easy. Why don't you give it a try for a change? It looks so tough, but it's not. So let me see who's the one who's giving me the answer first. See, you know this basic formula, right, that you have learnt in school. I think we learned it in 7th standard. What is a plus b the whole squared, a minus b the whole squared? That's all that's required to get the answer for this question. See, the key to these questions is you should know how to rearrange. If you know that, it's very easy. Yes, Gaurav, what is it that you have to say? Vishnu has given me the answer. He says the answer is option B. Okay. So, see what is given here. X is given, Y is given. Then you have to find out the value of x squared plus xy plus y squared by x squared minus xy plus y squared. Right? Oh, so Chandranila said that's why he forgot. So let me just remind you all. See, you know these formulas, right? A plus b the whole square. What is a plus b the whole square? That is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Similarly, a minus b the whole square is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Right? So these are the two basic formulas that we are going to be using here. Again, you know what is a minus b the whole cube. Correct? That is another formula that we have learned. A minus b the whole cube is equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. These three formulas, if you know, solving this question is very easy. Now, okay, actually you don't even need a minus b the whole cube, you just need to know a plus b the whole square and a minus b the whole square. So, okay, here you have x is equal to root of 5 plus 1 by root of 5 minus 1, right. Now, you know y is equal to root of 5 minus 1 by root of 5 plus 1. So, what is xy? See, there is a term xy here, correct? So, what is xy? xy is nothing but product of these two. So, if you do product of these two, what do you get? See, you get root of 5 plus 1 by root of 5 minus 1 into root of 5 minus 1 by root of 5 plus 1. See, you needn't write this down again, because when you look at it itself, you can say these will get cancelled and xy is going to be 1. Correct? Now, next what do you need? See, basically how can you write this? This is of the form. See, I can say this as, this is, see, you know, a plus b the whole squared, right? Or let us say take it as x plus y the whole squared, because here everything is in terms of x. What is x plus y the whole squared? It is nothing but x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Here what have they given? X squared plus xy plus y squared. So, what is this numerator? It is nothing but x plus y the whole squared minus xy, correct? That is what the numerator represents. Similarly, what does the denominator represent in terms of x plus y the whole squared? It is nothing but x plus y the whole squared minus 3xy, correct? Because when you expand this, you will get 2xy minus 3xy will become minus xy. Okay, now I also found out that xy is equal to 1. Now I just need to find out what is x plus y. If I know what is x plus y also, I can just put in the value and get the answer, correct? Now what is x plus y? See, x plus y is nothing but root of 5 plus 1 by root of 5 minus 1 plus root of 5 minus 1 by 5 plus 1, correct? So how do you do that? Again, these many steps, please don't write in the exam. I am explaining, so it should be clear to everybody. That's why I am writing so many steps. So here the LCM is going to be root of 5 minus 1 into root of 5 plus 1. See, you know, a plus b into a minus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. So this denominator will become 5 minus 1, which will be your LCM. In the numerator, again, what is happening? You are multiplying root of 5 plus 1 the whole squared plus root of 5 minus 1 the whole square. That will become your numerator. Or again, if you actually expand these, right, the xy terms, right, the 2xy terms, that is, here it is a plus b the whole squared, a minus b the whole squared. So that term which will have plus 2xy and minus 2xy, they will get cancelled. So what will be remaining will be 5 plus 1, that is 6. So 6 by 6 plus 6, correct? This will become 6, this will become 6, 6 plus 6 by 4, that is equal to 12 by 4 or 3, correct? So you know x plus 5 is equal to 3, put it in this equation. So this is what, 3 squared minus what is xy? Xy is 1, 1 divided by, again you have 3 squared minus 3. So that is 9 minus 1 divided by 9 minus 3, or 8 by 6, that is 4 by 3. Okay, that is the answer that we are looking at, that is option B. Okay, hope it is clear. So the only formulas that we actually used here was x plus y the whole squared and what is a squared minus b squared, that is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So just rearrange accordingly, get the answer. Okay, next question. Actually, Neeraj, this particular questions in algebra is not so difficult. See, if you see a paper on SSC, CGL and all, sometimes yes, some algebraic questions are high difficulty level and all that, but this particular question, it's very easy. If you practice such questions, right, you will actually be, see, you needn't write all of these steps, as I said, lot of things you will be able to omit. Okay, and if you know the formulas and if you are able to rearrange correctly, getting the answer is easy. Which one Janaki is not able to do? Are you asking me for the previous question, Janaki? Okay, guys, 1 second, let me just explain it to him once. Sorry. Now, see, they have given value of x and y. You have to find out the value of these two. Now, simply if you put x here, y here and try to solve, it's going to take a lot of time. Don't do that. But you know some algebraic identities which can help you. So, whatever value is given here, no, I have taken it in this form, a plus b the whole squared. Okay, I have taken the formula a plus b the whole squared and try to represent the given thing, there is expression here in terms of that formula. So I have got this. Now I just find out the value of x plus y. I also find out what is xy, substitute it here. That's all. Okay, that's what I have done. Next question. A garden is 28 meter long and 16 meter wide. There is a path 1 meter wide outside the garden along its side. If the path is to be constructed with rectangular marble tiles of 16 centimeter into 23 centimeter, then find the number of tiles required to cover the path. Gaurav, there has been questions on simplifications in the AIMs. Anyway, I will give in your feedback to the team, okay? I think Janagi, you're clear. I don't understand again. Again, you're saying no. See, you just go back and refer to the archives. If it is still not clear, please get back to me on the forum. I'll again help you out separately. Okay? Yeah, so for this question, Pavan has given me the answer followed by Bishnu. So what is given here? See, there is a garden which is 28 meter long and 16 meters wide. Now, on the outside of the garden, there is a 1 meter path. Okay, so this is 1 meter, this is also 1 meter, this is also 1 meter, correct? And now you have to put tiles, marble tiles in this shaded area, right? And the tiles dimensions are given, right? In terms of centimeters, you have to find out how many tiles are required, right? So this is the shaded area where you have to put tiles. Now, what is the area of this bigger rectangle? See, this is 28 into 16, correct? So what will be the length of this outer rectangle? Its length is going to be, see, you have 1 meter on this side, extended 1 meter on this side, so it will be 28 plus 2, that is 30 meters, correct? If you look at this side, what is going to be the breadth of the bigger rectangle? It is going to be 16 plus 1 plus 1, that is 17, 18, so 18 meters. So that is going to be the dimensions of the bigger rectangle. Now what is the area of the shaded region? It is nothing but the area of the bigger rectangle minus the area of the smaller rectangle, correct? So that is nothing but 30 into 18, that is the area of the bigger rectangle, minus the area of the smaller rectangle, that is 28 into 16, correct? So this is 540 minus 28 into 16 is 448, or this is equal to 92 meter square. So the area that you have to tile now is 98 meter squared, correct? So you have to find out the area of this shaded region, that is 98 meter squared, and I have to tile this shaded region. Now I know the dimension of each marble, which is given in terms of centimeters. So in terms of meters, what will be the dimension of one marble? It will be nothing but 16 centimeter, right? Length means 0.16 meters into 0.23 meters, correct? So this is going to meter squared. This is going to be the dimension of one tile, okay? One tile, the area of one tile is this much. Totally I have to fill in so much area. So how many tiles are required? It is nothing but 92 divided by 0.16 into 0.23, or you can actually write it as 92. This, if you take out the points, right, you will have into 100, that is the decimal part. If you remove the decimal part, you will have 16 into 23, correct? Now how do you solve this? Now 4 will go here, 4, 25, again 25. Now 23 into 4 is 92. So you have 25 Yeah, correct. 25 into 4 is 100. 100 into 25 is 2500. So you have 2500 tiles. That is option B. Okay. Okay. Hope it is clear. We just, very typical type of question that comes from mensuration. So we are finding the area of the shaded region. So this is the area that you have to tile. You know the area of one tile. So how many tiles are required? Total area to be covered divided by area of one tile. That is equal to option B. Next question. Anand, I hope it is clear now. Why take 16 and 23 in the denominator? That is the area of one tile, right? Say they are giving you the dimension of one tile as 16 centimeter and 23 centimeter. So I just converted that into meters and then did. A mensuration is very easy topic. Yeah, it's not so difficult. You have to just learn the formulas and draw the diagram correctly, that's all. Especially these questions, no, I think in every session we are having at least one question of this type. So it is just practice. Never have, see, a lot of students have this mindset that whenever the topic mensuration comes, no, students feel, oh my god, it's a difficult topic, it's a boring topic. It's not like that. Think of it as interesting, it will become interesting. Yes, let us look at this question. A bottle is full of solution of Savlon. 3/4 of it is taken out and then an equal amount of water is poured into the bottle to fill it. This operation is done 3 times. Find the final ratio of the solution of Savlon to water in the bottle. So Vidya has given me the answer. Okay, first Janagi Prasad has given me the answer as option A, followed by Vidya. Okay. No, Pavan has given the answer first. Sorry Pavan, I didn't see that you gave the answer first. Pavan has given. It's not so boring, Neeraj. Everything is related to our mind. You think it's boring, otherwise it's good. I would still say it's not such a boring topic. Okay, let us solve this question. See, whenever you have questions on this type, if you know the removal and replacement formula, right, solving the question becomes very easy. Whenever you have questions on removal and replacement, one thing that you have to keep in mind is the formula that we use for it. Now, the formula is like this. See, if you have A liters, I am assuming that I have A liters of an original liquid, okay, in a container. And what am I doing? I am removing B liters, okay. I am removing the B liters of this original liquid from the container and replacing it with some other liquid. Replacing it with B liters of another liquid, okay. I am replacing B liters of the original liquid with another liquid, and I am doing this, let us say, n times, okay. If I am doing it n times, then I can say that the amount of original liquid that is remaining in the container, okay, the amount of original liquid remaining in the container is given by A into 1 minus B by A whole to the power of n. So if you know this formula, solving the question is very easy. Otherwise, you will have to do so many iteration steps, and it is a time consuming thing. So whenever such questions on removal and replacement comes, try to apply the formula if possible. That will help you get the answer faster. So this is how I have written the formula. See, there was A liters of an original liquid, out of which I have withdrawn B liters of the original liquid and replaced it with some other liquid. Let's say water, whatever liquid. You are replacing it with some other liquid, and you are keeping on doing this process for n times. So in the final solution, the amount of original liquid that will be present is nothing but A into 1 minus B by A whole to the power n. Now, in this bottle, since they have asked only for the ratio, I am just assuming that, let us assume that there is 1 liter of Savlon, okay, in the beginning. So what is A? A is 1. Out of this, how much is taken out? 3 by 4 is taken out, correct? And you are replacing it with water, and you are keeping on doing it 3 times. So how much Savlon will be left? See, out of this 1 liter, how much am I taking out? I am taking 3 by 4 liters, correct? So how much Savlon will be remaining? It is nothing but 1 into 1 minus 3 by 4 by 1, that is again 3 by 4, correct? N times, I am doing it 3 times, so cube, correct? So this is the amount of Savlon that is there in the final mixture. Now how much water will be there in the final mixture? See, total how much liquid is there in the bottle? I have considered it as 1 liter. So if 1 liter is there in the bottle, then out of this 1 liter, this much is the Savlon. So how much water is there? It is nothing but 1 minus 3 by 4 the whole cube, right? This is water in the final mixture. This is Savlon. So just solve for this and get the answer. So this is nothing but 4 minus 3 by 4 the whole cube, that is 1 by 4 the whole cube, or I can say this is 1 by 64, correct? 4 minus 3, yeah. Now here it is nothing but 1 minus 1 by 64, that is 64 minus 1, that is 63 by 64. So what is the ratio I am looking at? I am looking at Savlon by water. So that is nothing but 1 by 64 divided by 63 by 64, or that is equal to 1:63. Answer is option A. Okay, yeah. Next question. The average age of mother, father and son was 42 years at the time of the marriage of the son. After 1 year, an infant was born in the family, and after 6 years of marriage, the average age of the family was 36 years. What was the age of the bride at the time of the marriage? Anand, in the previous question, I just found out the amount of water that is there in the mixture by, amount of Savlon that is there in the mixture by using the formula directly. Now, how much water will be there? See, I consider that the total amount of solution in the bottle is 1 liter. So, out of 1 liter, 1 by 64th is Savlon, means how much water will be there? It will be 1 minus 1 by 64th. That is 63 by 64, and I found out the ratio. That's what I have done. I considered that totally there is 1 liter of solution because they have just asked for the ratio. So you can just assume an easy value and solve. That's what I did in the previous question. What's the answer for this one? I think this was part of the daily test. Or SSC CHS, I don't remember exactly. See, I have taken some questions from the daily tests that we provide to you. Please take up the daily test. It will be only like 10 questions from each subject, okay? But it's a daily practice for you. So if you are really appearing for some exam in the near future, take up the daily tests also. Yes, Neeraj has given me the answer as 20 years for this question. Let's check. See, what is the average age of mother, father and son was 42 years at the time of marriage. After 1 year, an infant was born, and after 6 years of marriage, the average of the family is 36 years. Now, this 42 years average was when 6 years ago. Correct? 6 years ago, the average was 42 years. That is when the son was getting married. So, what was the sum of the ages of the mother, father and son? Right? When he was getting married, it is nothing but 42 into 3. That will be the sum of their ages. Correct? Now, in 6 years, what will be the sum of their ages? Each one's age is going to be increasing by 3. Now, what is this 42 into 3? It is nothing but the sum of their ages 6 years ago. That is when the son got married. Now, what will be the sum of their ages? It will be nothing but 42 into 3 plus 6 into 3, because for each person the age has increased by 6 years, correct? For the mother the age is increasing by 6 years, for the son the age is increasing by 6 years, for the father the age is increasing by 6 years. So, that is 6 plus 6 plus 6, or 6 into 3. So, what is the current age? Right? What is the current age of the mother, father and the son? The sum of the current ages of mother, father and son is nothing but this. Now, how can you solve this? This is nothing but 48 into 3, correct? So, 48 into 3 is 144. I just took 3 outside. So, 3 into 42 plus 6, that is 48 into 3, that is 144. Now, what are they saying? The current average of the family is 36 years. So what is the sum of ages of all the family members now? That is mother plus father plus son plus child plus bride, right? Current age, when you add all their ages, the total is what? It is nothing but 36 into 5. Because average of these 5 people is 36, means sum of their ages is nothing but 36 into 5, that is equal to 180. Okay, see, average of the 5 members is 36, so sum of their ages currently is going to be 180. Out of this, you know these 3, when you add their ages, current ages, it is nothing but 144. Now, it is also given that the child is born 1 year after the marriage, and we are considering 6 years after the marriage to find these. So, what is the age of the child? It's going to be 5 years. Correct? The age of the child is going to be 5 years. You can find out the age of the bride. That is nothing but the current age of the bride is 180 minus 144 minus 5, or 180 minus 149. Or I can say she is currently 31 years old. So if she is 31 years old now, what was her age when she got married? It is nothing but 31 minus 6, that is equal to 25. Now why did I get lot of answers as 20 years? Lot of you gave me the answer as 20 years. I think Neeraj also in the beginning gave 20. I am getting 25 as the answer. Brahmananda has given me the answer as option B. Janagi Prasad said B. All others gave me the answer. Vishnu also got B. All others are giving me the answer as 20. How is that? Please check. Isn't it 25 years? Or have I made some calculation error somewhere? I don't think so. It seems to be correct. Yeah, Shubham says 25. Again, Kishore, Mohan, Ravi, Neeraj. Are you getting 25 now? See, they have given the average was 42 years at the time of the marriage of the son. So their current sum of their ages is 144. That is plus 18 I am adding, because I am all of them ages will be increasing by 6 in 6 years. So 144 is their current age. Now current average of the family is given as 36. So total age of all the people in the family now is 180. Out of this 180, mother, father and son's age is 144. We know child is 5 years old. So current age of bride is 31. So what is the age of the bride when she got married? It is 25. Yes. Okay. Next question. Again Radheshyam has given me the answer as A. No, check, it is B. Isn't the correct option B? That is 25. Next question. So next question is there on this pie chart. Now let us look at the first question. This is a fairly easy set on data interpretation. Okay, there are 3 questions from this set. The following pie chart shows the monthly expenditure of a family on various items. The family spends rupees 825 on clothing. Answer the question. What is the total monthly income of the family? Why subtract 6 in the last? Because Anand, in the previous question they asked the age of the bride when she got married. She got married 6 years ago. So minus 6. So what is the answer for the first question here? Yeah, 8250, very easy question, right? See, what is the total monthly income of the family? The family spends 825 rupees on clothing. So see, clothing accounts to 36 degree in this full. So the full, if you look at the full expenditure, right, full monthly expenditure, it accounts to 360 degree. Out of this 360 degree, 36 degree is clothing, correct? So I can say 336 by 360 into the total expenditure that is equal to 825. Now this is 10. So what is the total expenditure? 825 into 10 or 8250, right? That is option B. That is 36 degree out of 360 degree, or that is nothing but 10%. Correct? 10% represents 825. So what is the full expenditure? It is nothing but 8250. Correct answer is option B. Next question. What? Okay, next question. Somebody has given me the answer already. Shubham. says the answer is 15% for the next question. What is the percentage of the total income does the family save? So how much does the family save? The family is saving 54 degree, correct? So that is out of 360 degree, it is saving 54 degree, right? So what is this? This is nothing but 3, 2, this 15%. So 15% of the total income the family is saving, correct? Yeah. Then which one, Aparna, are you asking me? Okay, next question also a lot of you are giving me the answer 3:2. Arpana. Arpana is asking me, repeat it. Which one? Which question? See, in pie chart what you have to see is they are giving you degrees here, right? Now you have to consider this full circle is 360 degree. Out of this 54 degrees is for savings, correct? So out of 360 degree, 54 degrees saving means what percentage is that? That's how we do. Now next one, what is the ratio of expenses on food is to miscellaneous? Now food is 180 degree, miscellaneous is 72 degree. So ratio between food and miscellaneous is what? It is nothing but 108 and 72. So the required ratio is 108 divided by 72, or that is equal to 3/2. Right, 12 will go in both. So this will be 9/6 and that is equal to 3/2. Now first question, see, they are saying that for clothing she is spending 825 rupees. Where is clothing? Clothing is 36 degrees out of 360 degrees, right? Out of 360 degree, it is 10% of the full value, correct? This 10% is 825 rupee means what is 100%? 825 into 10 or 8250. Okay, or you can just write it like this and solve. Otherwise you can do it in your mind as well. Okay, last question also, I hope it is clear. They have asked us for the ratio of expenses on food and miscellaneous. On food is 108 degree. That is out of 360. Again, that 360 will anyway get cancelled even if you consider. So you can directly take it as 108:72. That is 3:2. Next question. This question was asked in the daily test. This particular question that you see on screen. A train starts with full of passengers. At the first station, it drops 1/3 of the passengers and takes 280 more. At the second station, it drops 1/2 of the new total and takes 12 more. On arriving at the third station, it was found to have 248 passengers. The number of passengers in the beginning was dash. Yes, Neeraj has already given me the answer as 288. Very good. So how do you solve this question? See, a train is full of passengers. Let us first assume that total there are X passengers, okay. Now in this X passengers, at the first station, what is he doing? He is dropping 1/3 of the passengers. So he is dropping 1/3 means how many passengers are there remaining? See, he is dropping 1/3x of them are dropped. So remaining will be nothing but 1 minus 1/3 of x, that is 2/3 of x, right? This is the remaining. He is dropping these people, okay, remaining is 2/3x. Then what is he doing? He is taking 280 people more. So now the number of people in the train is 2/3x plus 280. Now what is he doing at the second station? At the second station, he is dropping 1/2 of the new total. So 1/2 of this means half of 2/3x plus 280. These many people he is dropping in the second station. So how many people are remaining in the train now? This half means again the other half has to remain, correct? So the other half, that is a half of 2/3x plus 280. These many people are remaining in the train. Now what is he doing? He is taking 12 more people, right? Now on arriving at the third station, it was found to have 248 passengers. So this is equal to, right? Now the number of passengers in the train is nothing but equal to 248. Find out the value of x. That's all they have asked. So if you take this 1/2 inside, you will get 1/3x. That is equal to 1/3x plus 140 plus 12 is equal to 248, or 1/3x is equal to 248 minus 152. So 248 minus 152 will give you 96, or I can say 1 by 3 x is 96, or x is equal to 96 into 3, that is 288. Option B. Okay, so Neeraj says I have solved it in AIM and I still memorized it, but I think this was in the daily test, not AIM. I took it from the daily examination, I think. See, Gaurav, in this question, what have they asked? They have asked you for the ratio of expenses and miscellaneous. Expenses is 72 degree, miscellaneous is 180. Oh, sorry, what is miscellaneous? Food is 108 degree. Miscellaneous is 72 degree. So ratio between that is 108 is to 72. That's all. Okay. Next question. Next question is there on your screen. The sum of 5 consecutive even numbers is equal to 170. What is the sum of the second largest number among them and the square of the smallest number amongst them together? So again, you just have to form the equation here and solve it and find out the smallest number and the second largest number in the group, and then find the answer. So what is 5 consecutive even numbers? Yes, you have got answer. Neeraj says the answer is 932. Check. I think you have made a small mistake somewhere. Or anyway, let me check. I'll check. I'll solve and see. Okay, Gaura, I'll do one thing. I'll explain that question towards the end, okay? Because you asked it a bit late. We have already come to the next question, right? Others are also waiting. So let this questions complete. I will explain that third pie chart for you once again. Don't worry. That question was very easy. So anyway, I'll explain it to you. Don't worry. Now, for this question, yeah, see, Neeraj, see, I think you should get the answer as 936. Let me check. Now, the sum of 5 consecutive even numbers is equal to 170. Consecutive even numbers means what? If one even number is x, the next even number will be x plus 2. The next even number will be x plus 4. Because x plus 1 will be an odd number. X plus 3 will also be an odd number. Correct? So, you have x plus 4, then you have x plus 6, x plus 8. So, you need 5 consecutive odd numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, I am assuming that these are the 5 consecutive odd numbers. Okay, so you just add it. Okay, if you just add it, it equals 170. That's what they have given. So what is the value of x? Just find out. You have x, 5x, correct? So 5x plus 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 6, 12, 12 plus 8, that is 20. 5x plus 20 is 170, or I can say 5x is equal to 150, or I can say x is equal to 30. So if x is equal to 30, I can say the smallest number in the group is 30. Now what will be the second largest number? It will be x plus 6. So what is x plus 6? X plus 6 is 30 plus 6 or 36. Now what are they asking us? They are asking us what is the sum of the second largest number amongst them and the square of the smallest number. Square of the smallest number is 30 squared. Second largest number is 36. The required sum is 936. That is, it is not there in the options. So you take it as option E, none of these. Yes. Next question. The area of a square is 4 times area of a rectangle. The length of the rectangle is 25 centimeter and its breadth is 1 centimeter less than 1/5 its length. What is the perimeter of the square? Okay, what is the answer for this one? Very easy one. Okay, so what is given here? Area of a square is 4 times the area of a rectangle. Length of the rectangle is given as 25 and the breadth of the rectangle is 1 centimeter less than 1/5 of the length, that is 1 by 5 minus L minus 1, that is equal to the breadth. So what is the breadth? L is 25, 25 by 5 is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4. So length is 25, breadth is 4. Now what is the perimeter of the square? Now what is the area of the rectangle? L into B, that is equal to 100. Now they have said that the area of the square is 4 times the area of the rectangle. So area of the square is 4 times the area of the rectangle, means area of the square is equal to 100 into 4, that is 400. So what is one side of the square? One side of the square is root of 400, that is 20 centimeters, correct? 20 into 20 is 400. Now next, what are they asking? What is the perimeter? Perimeter of a square is 4 times the side, that is 20 into 4, that is equal to 80 centimeter. So here the correct answer is option E, none of these. A lot of you in between in a hurry gave me the answer as option A. Please do not make mistakes in such easy questions. These are very easy questions and mark scoring ones. So you should not make a mistake here. Okay? Good. Everybody is getting 80 now. So the answer is option E. Good. Next one. Okay, next again it's on algebra. But again a very easy one. Everybody got E for the previous question? Divya says repeat. Divya, see, it is given that length of a rectangle is 25 centimeter, its breadth is 1 centimeter less than 1/5 of its length. So what is the formula to find the breadth? Length L by 5, 1/5 of the length minus 1, that is equal to, you know length is 25, you put 25 here, you get 4. So area of the rectangle is 100. Area of the square, they are saying it is 4 times that of the rectangle, that is 400. So if area of the square is 400, what is this area? Is nothing but side into side. That's the area for a square. So one side is 20 centimeter. Perimeter means sum of all the sides, that is 4 into S, that is 80 centimeter. Hope it's clear now, Divya. Neeraj, these are very easy questions, Neeraj. Don't tell me it is impossible, no. You are able to solve such difficult questions, then why not this question? See, you solve and see, it is very easy. See what is given here. You have to just take this to the numerator, okay. I am taking the LCM common here for the first term as x squared plus y squared. So I get x squared plus y squared minus 2xy divided by x squared plus y squared. That will be my, for this term, right, this first term. Now this divided by, okay, let me take it as such, but in the exam you can avoid the step, write it in the next step, but I will do it step by step so that it's clear to you. This is nothing but x cube minus y cube. Again I am taking the LCM common, so I will have 3xy into x minus y divided by x minus y. Now this is of the form x minus y the whole squared, correct? So I can say x minus y the whole squared divided by x squared plus y squared. Now this is divided by, right? So when I put multiply here, I have to take the reciprocal. So this denominator will come on top. This will become x minus y, and the numerator will become the denominator. So what will come here? It is nothing but x cube minus y cube minus 3xy into x minus y. This is of the form x minus y the whole cube. Put that here. That's all. Now if you see here, you have x minus y the whole cube. In the numerator also you have x minus y the whole cube. Cancel that. The answer becomes 1 by x squared plus y squared. That's all. So Anubrat, Grishma, Vishnu, all of you are giving Shreyasi. Correct answer is option B, 1 by x squared plus y squared. Okay, very easy question on algebra. Hope it is clear. I just took the denominator common by taking the LCM, and then what we did was this is divided by here. So if you have to make it multiplied by, you will have to take the reciprocal of this fraction. I took that and multiplied, got the answer. The answer is option B. Okay, yeah. I think with that the questions are over. Now let me help out Gaurav with that question which I missed in between. I think he said, told me to explain, but I didn't see his comment. Now Gaurav, see, this was the question that you are asking. The third question, what is the ratio of expenses on food and miscellaneous? Okay, what is the expense on food? 108 degree. Okay, what is the expense on miscellaneous? 72 degree. What is the ratio that they are asking for? Ratio between the expenses on these two, right? So that is nothing but 108 divided by 72. So you can say that if the you can also see, if you know, you can say the total expense is 360 degree, right? Out of that 108 is food, out of that 108 is food. Similarly, out of 360, 72 is miscellaneous, right? If the total expenditure is X, out of this, these are the correct values, then you find a ratio. Again, all this is going to get cancelled because everything else is the same. So directly you can take the required ratios 108 is to 72, and that's how, if you do this, 12 will go in both of these, right? 12 9s are 108, 12 6 are 72, or that is 9 is to 6 or 3 is to 2. That's how I got. I hope it is clear now, Gaurav. Okay, so I think with that the questions for today's session are over. Yes. So Divya is asking me, how is the side 20 in the mensuration question? Divya, in the mensuration question, see, 400, okay, is the area. What is the area of a square? See, one side is S, in S means area of the square is S square. That is the area of the square. So what is one side? One side is nothing but root of the area, correct? That is root of 400. That is 20. 20 into 20 is 400. That's how I did that. Okay. Somebody is saying, please explain. Yeah. Okay. Good night, Neeraj. Good night, Pavan. Somebody in between said, explain question number 2. Which one? In data interpretation. What was that? Who asked me that question? Anand. Please explain a second one in DI. Why don't take 825 here? You don't require that actually, right? See, out of totally 100%, correct? 100% is what? 360 degrees here. Out of that 54 degree is saving. So I directly took 54 by 360. You don't need that value to be used here. That's why. Okay, even if you use it also, you will end up getting the same answer, but that's just going to be extra steps that you take. Okay. Great. So I think that is it from us today, guys, and tomorrow is March 8th, Women's Day. So advanced Women's Day wishes to all the pretty women who join these sessions, right? And for all others also, please do wish everybody happy Women's Day tomorrow. Yeah, and all the very best with your preparations, and this is from us for now, and I'll see you in the next session, and this is Gayatri signing off. Till then, good night.